Test goes towards the end. Women's team epi then, and we can see it there. Poland against Republic of China.
This matchup between the Pouncier, China and Poland. China in 2015 did not have a team at World Championships versus Poland, who Witkowska and Friedrich, they added third on to the
So
team.
there we can see it. People's Republic of China beat Poland in the semi-final. Hungary.
Hong Kong. That's going to face the two teams with the same teams that they had in 2015 at the World Championships. And between Belarus and Brazil, Brazil did not have a team.
This semi-final,
last year at
Poland
the World Championships, and Belarus
against China.
the same team that they had in 2015.
So as they just set themselves up, ready to go. And we see it again, Zhao Jingjing, Zhao Zufeng and Rong Jing, the Chinese team. And that is some team, I can tell you. Marta Witkowska, Renata Burden and Marta Friedrich. The Polish team. No reserve in wheelchair fencing team competition. So everybody has to fight everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have a great opportunity to listen to our commentators on the FA radio we have in the venue. Please set your mobile on the radio station 95.1 and use your headphones in order not to disturb other spectators.
Well, all the electrical equipment will be checked. The wheelchairs will be strapped, and we'll be doing it over two-piece, so that it's a quick changeover from one fight to the other.
Well, the first two athletes preparing, Marta Friedrich from Poland will face Rong Jing from the People's Republic of China. Rong Jing, the new Paralympic champion from the individual foil. She was part of the World Championship winning team in the team épée for People's Republic of China in 2013. So plenty of pedigree in épée as well. To top that, she was an individual world champion in épée 3 years ago at the same competition. So even though first Paralympic Games, Marta Friedrich might be giving some respect to her opponent. Friedrich, however, her second Paralympic Games in comparison to Rong. Let's see if that experience shines through here.
Yeah, still incredible stuff from Rong Jing. One gold medal here already. She's the one I was saying, just smile all the time and just enjoying the Paralympic experience as well. So ready to go, ready to fence. First semi-final for the women's épée.
Friedrich, first point of the match for Poland.
Well, double hit this time. 2 up to Poland. Well, straight into the attack there, Friedrich. 3-1 up.
A strong start for Poland, but this is the first to 45. So no dramatic signals will really happen in this first to 5. Each bout to 5 hits. Wrong. Looking pumped as she celebrates a second point to add to her score. A warning there to Fidrich. Fidrich adding another point for Wrong's 2. And that replicates the overall team scores. This is the first bout of 9 in a team relay. And a strong start for Poland.
Wow, how aggressive was she? And yeah, what a good win for her. It's the gold medalist, the foil gold medalist, should I say, but Rong Jing will be disappointed with that. So good start to Poland. (5-2). So Poland lead 5-2, but early days yet, still plenty still to come yet. The overall score, don't forget.
Well, Fidrich, a strong fencer, bronze medalist from last year's World Championships in the individual, and the year before that as well, so consistent. But next bout, Marta Rakowska up for Poland. And she will face Zhou Zhufeng, the gold medalist from these games in the individual épée. So the scoreline could well be reversed after this match.
The Chinese team going for double gold, of course. Strong on paper, and everybody knows it. They're the teams to beat. A little bit of play there in the wheelchair, and so need to make sure that it's the ratchets work and that it's nice and tight to the platform. And Mikowska is category B, so this is the first time we've seen Zhou Zhufeng, who's category A, against a B. Just a bit of difference in the amount of movement in the chair from the fencers. The A category having more movement generally.
Mikowska, foil and épée fencer. Competed in both individuals. Making it through to the quarterfinals on both occasions, but not progressing past there. In the past had more success as a foilist. But brought in to make up the team for Poland in this women's épée semi-final.
A little bit of help there from Zhou Zhufeng. Just decided to help. I have to say that it's so important to know your equipment very, very well, and she certainly does. These fencers know exactly what they want.
Poland finished 4th overall in the team event at last year's World Championships, and they'll be wanting to go at least one better and leave the these Paralympic Games with a medal. The winner of this match will then be guaranteed a medal as they're through to the gold medal final. The loser of this match, however, still has a chance of a medal, but they'll have to fence again to determine the 3rd and 4th place finishes.
The Chinese team will be hoping that Zhao Zufeng will pull this deficit back now. There's one of them. So 5. Wow, that went the other way, sorry. 6-2, and pulls one back now.
So quick, the reaction of Zhou. Markovska, though, very careful with her point. Not as much movement from the Category B fencer, but you saw the initial hit. She just picked Zhou up underneath the wrist, although that mistake from Zhou has not been repeated since. And double touches at the moment will keep Poland in the lead.
Yeah, they're actually starting to slip a little bit along that platform. Have to correct that in a minute. Another one picked up. So 7-7, very, very quickly that changed. And another double, 8-8. China going to the lead. Well, is he going to count it? No, he's not. So still 8-8. Definitely 9-8 now. Well, how quickly that changed. And so that's exactly what they would have wanted. Zhao Zufeng then picking it up and just going into the lead for China. So there it is, 8-3 their match. And Zhao Zufeng just pulling that deficit back.
Well, I'm sure coming into that, Zhou would have felt she should have been the stronger of the two fencers, Category A against Category B. And she proved it, maybe not quite as convincingly as she might have first hoped. But it's put China back in the lead. And now Zhao Jingjing will face Renata Burden in this 3rd bout of 9. Renata Burden, even though at the age of 42, this is her first Paralympic Games. Not a particularly successful start in the individual épée. Didn't make it through to the quarterfinals after her pool.
No, she was disappointed, wasn't she? She was disappointed with her performance, but she'll be hoping to put that right here.
Well, she was part of the silver medal winning Polish team 6 years ago, and their épée team hasn't won a medal since then.
Well, really trying to build herself up there. Zhao Jing will want to pick up valuable points here. She is the B category fencer for China. So she's up against Renata Burden, who is the A category. And it will make a difference to the range of movement, but it just means that Zhao Jingjing will have to be more precise.
Well, even though Zhao Jingjing competing in the lower category. She already has 2 Paralympic medals, including the title from the Category B individual épée. I'm sure Burden will not be relaxing against the fencer in the lower category.
Picks up an immediate point. 11-8 now to China. 1-0 to Zhao. Second point to Zhao. One back for Burden. Well, it's reached across there and gets her 3rd point. China now just need 2 in this match. Oh, and another one. 1 to go then. Still 1 point to get. So starting to now increase the lead. 1 more back though from Burden. Well, double hit, but that doesn't matter. That takes the China up to 15. 15-12 the score. I think China will be happy about that. 5-4 to Zhao against Burden. But it's the overall score that you need to look at.
The celebrations of Zhao proved that that was quite an important moment in this semi-final match. Whenever a Category B fencer can hold their own against the Category A, it really does help the team's chances. So People's Republic of China leading Poland by 3.
Marta Mikowska against Rong Jing.
Well, this time it's Poland's Category B fencer who will fence a Category A fencer from China. But we saw Mikowska up against Zhou Jufeng in her opening bout. Lost 8 points to 3. Not too drastic, but it was enough to give China the lead that they still hold. Mikowska of Poland now faces Rong Jing of People's Republic of China. China with a 3-point lead in this 4th bout. Make that a 5-point lead. As Rong quickly adds to the score. And this is when we could start to see a bit of a mismatch between A and B. Rong and Mikowska. Oh, just so close there for Rong on the arm of the Polish fencer. Mikowska just trying to initiate a reaction from Rong. She knows she doesn't have the reach that Rong manages, but a defensive hit there, and Mikowska adding a point to the score of Poland.
So again, just checking the connection.
Mikowska really trying to stay out of reaching distance until she's ready to initiate an attack. Wrong, trying to get through that defense of the Polish opponent, and she gets through with that disengagement. 3-1 between these two in the fourth bout.
Yep, 18 points, just need 2 more for this match. But Poland Michalska trying to pick up every point she can. That's 1 off now. 19 now, 13.
And Wrong finishes it off. 5-1 victory over Marta Michalska.
Yeah, starting to pull away now, aren't they, the Chinese team?
Well, they have a lead of 7 points. 4 of those points as a result of this bout. Lovely disengagement. Hit onto the body there, that last point for Wrong.
So now you can see it, 2013 Poland trail coming into this 5th bout. 9 bouts in all. Everybody fights everybody. Zhao Jingjing against Friedrich. Well, going through these matches very quickly.
Well, this is another mismatch of categories. Marta Friedrich, a 26-year-old from Poland, category A fencer. And she's now up against the new Paralympic champion from category B, Zhao Jingjing. We saw a wonderfully aggressive start in the opening bout by Friedrich. And already getting a point on the board, trying to equalise, get Poland back in contention of a gold medal match opportunity.
Yeah, really taking advantage just of that little bit of extra movement, and there it is again. 3rd point up there. Well, bringing this deficit back now. This is a match.
Friedrich, the stronger of the 3 in the Polish team, facing the only category B fencer in the Chinese team. And the scoreline starting to show that. 5-0. Only 2 away from equalising with the overall team score of China. Just a bit too much for Zhao to match at the moment. Zhao can hope maybe for some double hits while she still has a 1-point lead. But that lead has just disappeared, and Zhao now getting frustrated as Friedrich just seems to be a slightly different class. Obviously a different category, but her actual fencing here is shining through. 7-8-0 puts Poland 21 over 20 points that China had before this. So China did have such a great start, a great comeback. So Poland opened it, and it was this athlete, the athlete that Zhao is facing now, Marta Friedrich, who got Poland off to the strong start. And now she's trying to make up for some of those points that they've lost in between her last bout.
Yeah, she looks ruffled, Zhao Jingjing. Yes, she has the measure of her, and Friedrich now 9 points up.
Just 3 away from finishing this bout. Zhao looking towards her team and her coaches, not sure what else she can do against the strong Polish opponent. And Zhao celebrates wildly the first point she gets in this bout. Friedrich, such an accurate point. Zhao, the Category B fencer, won her first match against the Category A fencer, but no match for the very strong Marta Friedrich. Quite an impressive scoreline. 12 victories for Marta Friedrich to Zhao Jingjing's 2. And that's just changed things around completely.
Yeah, how important was that? And I think we could see there the difference in the movement, Category A and B, and I think it was quite apparent there. And she managed there against the gold medalist from Category B, but just that bit of range made all the difference, and it's brought Poland not only back into it, but they're leading now, 25 points to 22.
Well, 4 bouts remain. Zhou Zhufeng for China faces Renata Burden of Poland.
Well, will that make a difference? I mean, this now we'll see what they do when they're behind, you know, because we always see them ahead and leading the field, and see how they fight back now. This very strong Chinese team.
Well, Burden, not the strongest of épée fencers. Finished 12th in the individual épée. But this is her Paralympic debut. So now she faces the toughest bout of all. And she's up against the reigning Paralympic champion in the individual épée, Zhou Zhufeng. So if anyone can turn the score around, it will be this Chinese fencer here. Some technical issues as the apron is coming up with a green light when Zhou's épée touches. And that's due to some faulty equipment, so the referees and technical assistants will just test by elimination the different components. All seems to be good. The referee just asking Burden to smooth out her jacket and apron.
Well, China's chance now to bring this back.
Burden just sorting out her body work, making sure it's tucked in out the way. And now this could soon see a turnaround in score. Renata Burden has a 3-point advantage over Zhou Zhufeng, the new Paralympic champion from the individual épée. No surprises there. Zhou gets the first hit of this bout. The referee seeing a little too much movement from the chair, just tightening a couple of notches, preventing too much movement. I think the majority of the movement coming from the platform as Zhou really stretches in on her attack, catching Burden for the second time.
Yeah, just 1 point in it now.
Double touch, keeps Burden ahead. And Burden, no individual hits yet, but she still has the lead for Poland. Zhu will be hoping for no more doubles at this stage. As Renata Burden is only 3 away, and there Zhu equalises. 27 for each team. 5-2 for the individual bout. And here, Zhu showing her Paralympic pedigree in this event. Lovely hit on the top of the arm of Burdon. She left herself open to that attack. One more point needed for Zhou. And there she has it. The 2 points that were won by Burden were just a result of double touches. And the Paralympic champion, the gold medalist from just 2 days ago, Zhou Zhufeng, wins 8 points to 2 to put China back in the lead. And I think she might have been caught her backhand somehow. Maybe from her own momentum, I think she might have caught that with her body weight.
A lot of movement, and she just, I think, just caught it. But that was a great match there for Zhou Zhufeng, and puts China back in the lead there, 30-27.
But so far, the order, well, the lead has changed several times. Marta Makowska will now face Zhao Jingjing. And this, the only time that the 2 category B fencers will face each other. So, according to the category, these two are evenly matched. However, Makowska finished 7th in the individual épée in her category, compared to Zhao's gold medal in the épée. Zhao backed that up with a silver in the foil. So we've talked a little bit about on paper, the Chinese team, the 3 fencers between them have 3 gold medals from these Paralympic Games and a silver. But only 2 of those are in the épée. Poland, not quite such a decorated Paralympics yet for their team, but they are holding their own, just 3 points behind the team of China. 3 bouts left to go. Makowska and Zhao really staying out of each other's distance at the moment and trying to find the opportune moment to close that gap and initiate an attack. Makowska just trying to edge forwards and pull a reaction from Zhao. No one in a hurry to get the first move going. Well, it is close, and that double touch just proved that.
Well, you just said it there. No, not really bothered about the time. Well, for China anyway, but certainly Poland. Every point now counts.
Makowska equalising the individual bout score to 2 apiece. And China, as a result, still with a 3-point lead. Makowska a little quick there. And the referee handing out the warning. Really putting pressure on Zhao, and Koska just picking Zhao off as she came forwards. That's exactly what the Polish fencer would have been hoping for. A lovely hit there by Zhao. Bringing it back to 3-all. China now just 2 points away from winning this bout. 1 point closer.
Yeah, these are important points, aren't they? Very important, but close match.
Zhao rounds it up and finishes with a couple of nice touches there. Zhao, Jing, 5 points to Marta Koska's 3. Just starting to increase the lead for Poland. For China, my mistake. But we've seen the scoreline between China and Poland change several times. There's the confirmation, 35 for People's Republic of China to Poland's 30. 2 bouts remaining, but Poland are saving their strongest fencer till the end, but as are China, so the final bout could be incredibly exciting. And now we have 2 Category A fencers. Again, Renata Burdon representing Poland on the left-hand side. Rong Jing for China on the right. Rong Jing, more of a foil specialist, having won the title in the women's individual foil in her Category A. Burdon, épée and sabre, only competing in the épée at these Paralympic Games. Just lost her mask underneath the apron. We're going towards the really tense moments in this semi-final match. These fencers will know how close it is getting to decide which team will fence again for a gold medal in the final. Rong Jing getting the first point on, extending that lead.
Well, they're really pumped up now, aren't they? They really want it double hit that time. That'll increase their lead.
Rong just dropping off target. Burdon using that to her advantage. Burdon trying her best to really put Poland in contention with 1 bout remaining after this.
Wouldn't that be something if she brought it up?
Well, these reactions from both of these fencers are just proving how exciting and tense it's getting at the end of this semi-final match. Rong really starting to get fired up. Only 1 point away from finishing this bout. 39 to 33. China lead. And China go into the final bout with a 7-point lead. Burdon started so well in this bout, really keeping up with Rong, but Rong Jing just running away with it. A 5-3 victory in the end. Great reach from Burdon. One of her 3 hits. But then Rong started to find her groove and brought it home.
Like you said, the last match will be very interesting indeed. 33 to China. But strongest till last, as you said, Marta Friedrich against Zhao Zifeng.
So now we saw Zhou Zhifeng storm to the gold medal in the individual épée. But we've seen Marta Friedrich make a serious impact on the score in her first two bouts. This, the third and final bout for both of these fencers. But the final bout, most importantly, of this match. Well, Friedrich won't want to waste any more hits on double touches, because that has just put China only 4 points away from the gold medal match. Poland still 11 points behind, away from that final, and now just lagging a little more. Friedrich trying to stay calm, but she knows that she cannot allow any more double touches. Marta Friedrich now 3 victories over Zhou's 2. But there's a double. Zhou celebrating. Does add another point to Friedrich's score. However, Zhou knows she only needs 2 more to win this match. Friedrich adding another single point. She still needs 12 of them if she's going to secure the win for Poland.
Well, now you can see the chairs. Look at the chairs going, and that was a double hit. That brings China 1 point from the final. Friedrich, she's fencing so well. She really is. One point away.
Well, China wrap it up. They had some pressure put on them by the team of Poland at various stages throughout that match. The final bout, Marta Friedrich actually scoring 1 more point than Zhou Zhifeng, but it didn't matter because China started with such an advantage into the final bout and win their semi-final 45 points to 39. Poland has a chance to fence again for the bronze medal. China will be battling it out for the gold.
Congratulations to Hong Kong and the People's Republic of China on moving on to the gold medal match.
We'll have confirmation shortly of the opponents that People's Republic of China will meet in that final match later on. Well, here